So that's the approximate roster for the evening. We'll see how we get on. So one thing that you will hopefully notice when we're changing scenarios is I have put where are we? Got to do a passenger. It's only 1 minute for your departure. Please release the doors for the passengers. You're driving train RB 59541. Very few stops. Pasing, Starnberg, Tutzing, where the train will divide, and Wilhelm. Have a nice trip. Yes. So, forgot what I was saying now. Yep, I completely forgot what I was saying. Fantastic. So let's just get on this scenario. That's a great start, isn't it? Hey Louis, welcome. Yes, sorry. So what I've done is I've so a number of the viewers very kindly sent in some excellent screenshots, and I have placed them on the changing route screen. So in between routes, you will see some new screenshots, and they're all quite excellent. So I hope you enjoy those. If you want to take screenshots to contribute to the slideshow, then send them to me. Let me know on the chat if you need my details, or someone on the chat can tell you them. And yes, I'm looking for good screenshots. Just send me 2 or 3 of your absolute best. Right away, driver, keep an eye on the starter signal, as there's another train coming in and circuits might still be locked. Yes, it is. Oh, I see, there's this train coming in. Good, welcome to Skywrite and Winnie TV. Hope you had a good weekend too. Good evening, Ricky. Let's get those headlights on, shall we? I probably should put it in 4 gear, shouldn't I? Hey, we're off to a cracking start tonight. What other trains coming up tonight? So tonight it's BR426, Class 56 in the UK, and then the P42DC on the Pacific Surfliner. Ricky, screenshots are in, yep. JM1260, good evening. James Black Dog, good evening. Squeak Gaming, TK Designer, and Tornado Ben, Metro Rail fan. Obviously, everyone's got the email from Twitch. Better change the route look on the right. You're quite right, actually, Dark. Thank you for reminding me. One day I'm going to get this right consistently, aren't I? It did just fit. Next station is in 7 kilometers, Pasing. For the P42, it's one of Gary Dolezal's Epic Elphaba LA outbound on Pacific Surfliner. It's called LA outbound, but it's on Pacific Surfliner route. Hey, Daily Rail, and welcome back, Jesse James. Not really paying enough attention to the screen at the moment. I'm reorganising my other monitor. External view, certainly. So going to Wilhelm Oberbay. Six kilometers. This is the Munich Garmisch route, so it starts off very similar to Munich Augsburg and then makes a sharp left turn. Hey, Blue Anchor, Scrolllock, and Nathan128. Thanks for joining us this evening. DK Designer, and you were going to ask a question about trains in Train Simulator. And Louis, you wanted to ask a question about ordering add-ons. Ask away, I'll do my best. .8 kilometers. Amazing weekends, Louis, are always filled with trains. This is just a law of life. Speeding, not what you want to do. Hey, welcome Francesco and ECML123 and Dave M84. I must admit I'm not familiar with the train, DK Designer, and you're going to have to look in the manual or talk to Leonard about that, I think. There was probably a keystroke that's been set up for it, and you'll just need to find out what that keystroke is, but as Dark says there, the manual should have your answers. Or failing that, go back to Rail Traction. I'm sure they'll be very helpful. Apologies, I can't be more helpful for you, actually. Welcome Tyrannas Traz, George Chambers, and ZZQQZZ1234. Welcome to the channel this evening. Yes, it was, sorry, the poll was steam followed by diesel followed by electric, which had maybe one vote. The sounds might be triggered by particular assets, DK Designer, and so it could well be that it only works on routes that have had particular things added on to them. I think your best bet is going to be to contact the publisher of the add-on, Rail Traction. They will almost certainly be able to help you and give you the right advice on that one. Minimum age to order add-ons. Well, the minimum age for Steam is 13. Once you are 13 and you can get a Steam account, then you can order add-ons. I'm assuming you mean Steam ones. So what I would suggest is, well, if you haven't got a credit card or anything like that, what you can do is go into your local games store, whatever that might be, GameStop or Game or something, and you can pick up Steam vouchers, like wallet cards, Steam wallet cards. Buy those and they'll give you a number, activate the number, and then that will add that appropriate amount of credit into your account. That's certainly a good way to buy it if you don't have a credit card or anything yet. Oh, I did put the results somewhere, did I? Oh, that's good. Thank you, Doc. I'd completely forgotten. You got the idea, Dave. Did I get an email from you, Dave? You'll have to remind me. Give me a clue. I've got lots of emails from all sorts of people. Right, where are we going now? Starnberg, platform 2. Hey, Decus, welcome. Good to see you on the channel this evening. Hey, Decus, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. Yeah, that's the intention. It's actually the background from an ER20. Hey, W. Kolf and Heinz14 and Decus99, welcome to the chat. I think I've said welcome Decus99 a bunch of times now, but that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Try and keep a vague eye out on the signals and see if we can't not make too much of a mess of it tonight. I don't remember receiving that one actually, Dave. I got your pictures. Oh, sorry, yes, I got your pictures. Yes, I got the pictures. They've all been done. And when I finish this scenario, we'll see a selection of them while I faff around. Workshop scenario. I don't recall seeing that. And the chat window. I don't recall seeing that. So maybe you can resend those two bits then. And I will go and have a reread of my email in a minute and see what I've missed. What are you up to? 132 kilometers. Right, I'm going to check my email. Someone tell me if I'm about to run a red. Ah, I got an email and I completely missed it. And I didn't get those two pictures. Okay, I will get those added later. And a Steam Workshop scenario from Dave. Excellent. Okay, thanks for that, Dave. I will take a look. I'll certainly get those pictures looked at. There's a couple of nice ones there. Right, what are we looking at here? 15 kilometers to our next, and I haven't noticed if we've got any ZS3Vs, so we could be about to go really bad. Mind you, it's not a career scenario, so there's a ZS3, nothing to say. Good. Currently running about 15 seconds ahead of schedule. Well, Nathan and Ricky, welcome back. Fairly straightforward run so far. I shall sit and watch the chat. Oh, I'm jealous of you, Louis. Going down to the Dawlish area. Beautiful down there. And in a 143 cab. Oh my word. So the plan for this evening is the BR426 that I'm driving now. Good evening, Lars. Thanks for joining. And then we are doing, what did I say? Oh, yes, Class 56 on West Coast Main Line over Shap. Of course, Sapphire hasn't logged in yet to actually see it, but that's right, it's got a while to go. And then we are finishing off with P42 DC in San Diego on the Pacific Surfliner. We should be doing some steam tomorrow. I'm not going to leave it too long. Try and get a steam in every day, but there's 2 or 3 requests I want to get cleared out the way this evening. Nothing on the signal post to bother about. Hey, Dickus, yeah, I think that should be good. What are we at now? 9 kilometres to our next waypoint at Starnberg. Nice one, DK Designer. It'd be interesting to hear what you hear back. It's all trees, trees, and more trees. Okay, well, this will have to do then. Hey, DK Designer, and yes, I only play the add-ons that are on Steam because that's all I've got installed on my machine. Oh, that was good. Thank you. I just got done over by the game. Happens in real life. Have you seen that video where a bunch of people went to take a picture of a steam engine on the main line, and a grotty old MU came in front of them and they lost the whole shot? I mustn't laugh, but it's got some sort of humour factor about it, you have to admit. Sweet. Welcome, Ray Red and Robert M. Thanks for joining us this evening. Hey, Metro, have I missed something from you? I'm seeing an up arrow and I'm thinking I might have missed something. Good evening, Hugo. Thanks for joining. My NCAB list is smaller. It's a class 25, and that's it. 5 kilometres. Passenger view. Excellent point. Let's have a look at the passenger view, shall we? The updated BR101 with all of the fancy German stuff is in most of the Dovetail's newer routes. The Munich Augsburg was the first one that had it, and I believe that the Munich Garmisch and other ones that contain the BR101 since then have all got the latest version as well. So any of the more later ones, I think, should have the updated BR101. Just under 3 kilometres now. Welcome, Moose, to the channel. Thanks for joining. Yes, Dave. Yeah, I've got MooTube doing its doing overtime. It only does. I think it posts about every 20 minutes, so it shouldn't spam the thread. Oh, we've got 60 limit coming up. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Don't need to slow down that much. Speed her up. Hi, Duck. Yeah, it's all MooTube. Yeah, the BR101 that's been updated has never actually been distributed on its own. It's only ever been part of a larger route. Welcome, ex-Northerner. Good to have you with us. So it went through a 6 and it gave me a 5. So. Not quite sure what you mean, Dave. There's two cycles going on. One of them posts YouTube links. One of them posts general social media links, and they post at different intervals. The YouTube one just posts the video, the link to the latest video. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Heinz14, much appreciated. Just pulling into Starnberg. Hey, Steve Benneps, thanks for joining the channel this evening. Hey there, Ruben Sandwich. Thanks for joining the channel this evening. Hey, Metro Rail fan, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Got a 40 km/h speed limit at the end of the platform here. I like that idea, DK Designer. Welcome, New Image and Lunigo. Welcome to the channel this evening. Hey, I'm very good, guys. I'm very good. Had a great weekend doing model railway stuff. Reinstalling a machine. I'd like to think so, Dave. Back in the day, there were with the old Forum Peninsula route. Can't remember what it was called now, but that one actually contained a section of tram. It was a fictional route, but it contained a section of tram and came with two different trams. One of them was a Glasgow tram. Hey there, Tulis and Jumbinks. Thanks for joining the channel this evening. Go on, Louis. Ask another question. Fire away. Go ahead and ask questions. You don't need to have to ask questions to ask questions. Okay, traversing in just under 10 kilometres. What other stock would you like to see on it, ex-Northerner? I really like this route as well. It's got a bit of a different feel to it. And it changes tone quite dramatically between the Munich at the bottom end and Garmisch at the top. Hey Jimbo, welcome to the channel this evening. Good to have you with us. Louis, joining routes together is technically possible in a very few cases, but even in those cases, it's not trivial. So you can see that London to Brighton and South London network have been joined by someone who uploaded the joined route up to Workshop. But that's because those routes were actually made in a way that they could be joined. There are other routes that you just can't join. For example, West Coast Main Line North can't join to something like West Coast Main Line over Shap. And that's because they weren't built in a way that they can be joined. It's unfortunate, but yeah. If basically you're looking to see if the origin of the route is the same, and if they use all exactly the same textures in exactly the same places, they've got like a palette of textures in a route, and if that palette is identical, and the origin is the same, then it's possible to join them. But as you can imagine, even figuring that out is hard. Badman Matt and Dale Was, thanks for joining us this evening. Not sure what you're implying with Badman Matt. Welcome to the channel. So the BR111, the 218, and the Taurus are all available as DLC. So I don't see any reason why someone can't come up with that. Thanks for the follow there, ZZQZZ1234. Much appreciated. There was actually a game that was entered into a games competition I saw, and it basically involved you waiting for a train and then getting on the train, and then it would take you somewhere, and then you'd figure out, and it was like Timetable Simulator or something daft like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it seemed to keep me amused for about half an hour. You didn't really ride the train so much as you got on the train, and then it would transport you, and the next thing you'd see, you would be on the next platform, and you'd have to figure out the timetable and which train you get on, because different trains would go different ways, so you'd have to make sure you got on the right one to get to where you were trying to go to, which was interesting. Hey Blue Anchor, thanks for that, I really appreciate the feedback. Let me come to a stop at this station now. We'll take a look, see if I can find that timetable in game. Athlete WW2 and HD Gaming, welcome to the channel this evening. I'll do a trackside view once we get moving after this stop, because we're just coming into a stop now. Another scenario build tutorial. That's not a bad idea. Well, the problem is Euro Truck Sim versus Train Sim. I don't really want to say that. That's not very nice. They're both very good, but it's Euro Truck Sim's model works because you're in control of what you do. But as a train driver, you're not in control of what you do. If you want to be managing a truck sim, managing a railway company, that's not really what Train Sim is, right? It's what you want there is something like Railroad Tycoon or Transport Tycoon or something like that. That's actually sort of like business management strategy. Whereas in trains is very difficult to try, and it would be very, very artificial to try and map Euro Truck Sim onto Train Sim. Trust me, I've spent a lot of time thinking about that because I really like the way Euro Truck Sim works. I just don't think it's appropriate for what Train Sim is doing. Hey Lars and Locutus, welcome to the channel this evening. before you depart, please make sure the rear unit has uncoupled. On unit uncoupled, you might proceed, or I might not. What if I don't want to? Wilhelm over Bay in 13 kilometers. And we have a yellow light. DK Designer, I can't talk about stuff going on internally or not going on internally, I'm afraid. This is not an official channel, so... Hey P20 Eagle, thanks for joining this evening. Let's get back up to 110. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. There's a nice level crossing where you want one. There is one. Hey Louis, honestly, I've got no idea. We'll have to wait and see what happens when it comes out. Hey Marcus Footis, good to see you again this evening. I'm not having any luck finding this game. Hey East Coast Cliff, so this is Munich to Garmisch Park incursion. I honestly don't know how long it is. If I was to come up with a number, I would probably be guessing. So I won't do that. If you can have a look on the Steam store page for it, I believe the length is usually put on there. Oh, I'm not going to give any hints at all. That would be inappropriate, DK Designer. Yeah, Thameslink Woodies. I think they run the entire length of the line. Right. With no luck finding this game at all. No. I'm going to have a look at my machine at work, which is where I was looking at it, and see if I can find the details. I will post a link on Facebook. So if you haven't already, then go and make sure you've liked on Facebook so that you get the notification. Hey J Bizzle, thanks for joining the stream this evening. Yeah, they go through St Pancras lower level, through London Bridge, and then from there down onto the Brighton Main Line. Hey Panda and Lars, welcome back this evening. Is it backfires? Honestly, don't know. You could very well be right. Time for some horn blowing. Oh, that's really good to know, Blue Anchor. I've got no idea, J Bizzle. I'm not actually looking at and dealing with that route, I'm afraid. There you go, Dark. There's your improper horn usage. So everyone, don't forget to vote on the poll. Just another silly little poll. Metro Ralph and Badman Matt and Ricky, welcome back. So the poll is, do you prefer loco hauled stock or multiple units? Loco hauled being trains, locomotives that haul wagons and coaches. Multiple units being where they're all in one unit. Applies to both freight and passenger. So do Shriek vote loco hauled or Shriek vote multiple unit? Without the hash at the end, Dave. I can't talk about future projects, Louis. But you could tell me what you're planning if you want. But I love those typos when they sneak in. So just coming up into Wilhelm. It looks like Loco Hold is doing well. Hey, on Calorica and Mad Mikey, welcome to the channel this evening. Thanks for joining. I'm afraid that sometimes happens, Woody. Just a sign that it's a sought after route, I should think. Doesn't make anyone else's any less valid. Hey, thanks for the follow there, man, Mikey. Much appreciated. Good to have you with us. End of this trip. I have 45 minutes rest before returning to Munich. So now the scenario is going to sit here for 45 minutes. No, it doesn't, honestly. That would be silly. Hey, Tom C and Christina, welcome back. Right, so we finished that scenario. We only sped 10 times. Switching to changing route. Oh look, we've got some screenshots. Right, let me go and figure out what's next. Back in a moment.